In the name of Allah, the infinitely beneficent, the compassionate. Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you are happy and excited for this lecture. I'm your teacher, Zafar Zama. Today I bring a new topic in lecture number 8, application writing. Dear students, let's learn what is an application. It is a formal request to be considered for a position or to be allowed to do or have something submitted to an authority, institution, or organization. Dear students, here we will discuss reasons of writing an application. There are some reasons of writing an application. In school, students write applications to the principal for many reasons, but here I am discussing 4 of them. The first reason is whenever they have to get a leave, they write an application to the principal. They can have a leave for if they are sick, they can have a leave if they have an urgent piece of work at home, and they can have a leave if they have to attend a wedding ceremony or they have to go out of station. There is another reason, and that is requirement. If you require something, you write an application to the principal. For example, if you want to have new furniture in your class, you can write an application to the principal. There is another reason, that is for a complaint. If you have a complaint against your friend or against any department of the school, you can write an application to the principal. For example, sometimes the students of our school, they write an application to the principal against the staff of the canteen. Another reason, and that is application for an apology. Dear students, whenever you misconduct with your friend or with your teacher, you can write an application for an apology to the principal. Dear, dear students, here we will discuss elements of an application. There are some elements of an application that we will discuss one by one. First is address. Second is subject. Third is salutation. Fourth is body of an application. Fifth is complimentary clause. And the last one, name and signature. Now we will discuss them one by one. First is address. The address we write like this. In the address, we write in the first line, the principal. Principal's P is capital. Dear students, you often make mistake while writing the spellings of principal. So principal spelling, do remember that is P-A-L in the end, not P-L-E, that most students make mistakes. On the second line, you have to write divisional public school. In divisional public school, divisional's D is capital, public's P is capital, school's S is capital, and there is comma after it. On the third line, you have to write model town, Lahore. After writing model town or township, you can write Lahore and then full stop. With correct punctuation, you have to write the address, dear students. Next is subject. Subject you have to write like this. For organizing an art exhibition. For example, in this video, we are going to write an application to the principal for organizing an art exhibition. So look at the subject. This is how we have to write. If you are writing an application for sick leave, you can write for sick leave. That will be the subject. If you are writing an application for urgent piece of work, you can write for urgent piece of work as a subject. Next is salutation. In salutation, you have to write respected sir. Respected R is capital, sir S is capital, and there is comma after it. Next is body of an application. and that is how it goes. It consists of two paragraphs and it ends at thanking in anticipation. Next is complimentary clause. In complimentary clause, you write yours obediently. In yours obediently, yours Y is capital, obediently O is small, and there is comma after it. In the end, instead of writing your name or signature, you have to write X dot, Y dot, and Z dot. Dear students, here we will discuss sample of an application. I am here going to write an application to the principal for organizing an art exhibition. On the first line, we have to write the principal. In the principal, we have to write T capital of the and principal's P, and there is comma after it. On the second line, we have to write divisional public school. Divisional's T is capital, public's P is capital, school's S is capital, and there is comma after it. On the third line, you have to write model town, comma, Lahore, and dot. After skipping a line, you have to write the subject in this way. After subject, there is colon, and then for organizing an art exhibition. Then you have to again skip a line, and you have to write the salutation in which you have to write respected sir. Respected R is capital, sir's S is capital, and there is comma after it. Just under the sir, you have to start a first paragraph. It is stated with great reverence that I am writing to your good office to request for the school to have an art exhibition. This will showcase the talents and skills the students of the school have. It will further inspire the students to excel and strive more in their studies. This as well will further bring pride to school. Knowing the potentials acquired of the students in this institution will further promote and encourage others to choose our school. Dear students, here begins the second paragraph. I therefore request you to organize an art exhibition in order to check the mesmerizing skills of students in art and craft. Your favor will not only encourage the students who are interested but also motivate many others who are far away from it. I hope your positive response in this matter. I shall be very grateful to you for this kindness. Thanking in anticipation. After skipping a line, you have to write yours obediently, and in front of yours obediently you have to write the date in this manner. In the end, you have to write X dot, Y dot, and Z dot. Dear students, here I bring a bulk of applications to practice your application writing. The first one is write an application to the principal for sick leave. Write an application for urgent piece of work. Write an application to the principal for the fee concession. Write an application to the principal for improving condition of your school canteen. Write an application to the principal for equipping your school library with modern technology. Write an application to the principal for the apology of your misconduct. Write an application to the principal for new furniture. Write an application to the principal for the remission of fine. Write an application to the principal for organizing an annual sports competition. Write an application to the principal for arranging an Eid fair. So these are 10 topics of application. You can practice any 5 of them to have strong grip on application writing.